Hey everyone, finished watching the next episode of Mystic Knights, Rowan's Doubt. The truce between Kells and Temra is apparently broken, so yeah, I don't know what was up with the last episode, being where it was. On to the actual episode. The Knights are negotiating with a village leader. He doesn't want to be a part of Temra or Kells. His village is on the border, and I guess it's ambiguous enough that neither side has claimed it. Queen Maeve shows up to negotiate as well, but the village leader is fed up with talking, so he tosses Maeve and Rowan's swords and declares he'll side with whoever's stronger. Rowan wins and Maeve leaves. The village leader agrees to join Kells. Miter suggests he could make a potion for Maeve that will strip Rowan of his courage. In Kells, Angus and Rowan horse around, and they don't notice a bogey spy sneaking in and putting something in their food. The next day, Torque confronts the knights. Rowan steps forward. He fights but drops his sword and won't fight back. Torque laughs and leaves. They take Rowan to Kahad. He gives him a potion, but it doesn't help. Kahad suggests that if Rowan faces Pyre, he may gain the dragon's courage. Rowan goes to Pyre, but can't get close to him. Since Rowan can't fight, the king sends him with Ivar to negotiate with the same village leader guy. When suddenly Maeve shows up again and challenges Rowan. He can't respond, and Maeve leaves. The village leader then states he needs to reconsider their offer. Geez, this is stupid. Rowan runs away, saying he's hurting Kells more than helping it. Angus goes to ask Finvara for help. Finvara tells him that courage can't be taken away, only hidden or masked. Rowan just needs to find it again. Maeve, meanwhile, summons a new monster, the creatively named Evil Eye. It's a big floating eye. Alright. Finvara shows Angus a vision of the eye, currently fighting Ivar and Deirdre. He tells him that friendship is the key. Angus runs to find Rowan and gets captured by Torque and his soldiers. Rowan overcomes the spell he's under and rescues Angus. They then go to help their team against the eye. Together they defeat the monster. The knights return to the stupid border village. This time they join Kells, and hopefully they mean it this time. This episode may be one of the worst of the series. The first one I'd genuinely consider bad. It's not helped by following Garrett's exit and not continuing its truce story. Right from the start, it's frustrating. I think this episode may have been intended to go much earlier in the series. King Conifer mentions it not being long since he allowed the knights to go to Tir na Nog. 40 episodes isn't long? It's already longer than every season of Disney Power Rangers. Even if every episode were considered one day, most episodes cover at least 2 days. So to be generous, I'll estimate that the series so far has been a few months. The other thing that makes us feel like it should have come earlier is Pyre. Pyre is in his cave, seemingly tamed, but then he breathes fire at Rowan. I don't know, Pyre has always seemed aggressive, but this far into the series, it seems like Rowan has built up trust with him. If this was earlier, it would be more believable that Pyre wouldn't listen to Rowan. The whole removing courage thing isn't really consistent. Rowan has lost his courage, but still agrees to fight Torque. He gets beaten, sure, but he still agreed. Shouldn't that have reversed the potion? Later on, Rowan can't even touch his sword. There is one bit in this episode I like. Angus loses his temper with Finvara, who asks him if he speaks that way to King Conifer. Angus is about to talk back, but then stops to think for a second and responds, "Yeah, I guess so." The evil eye gets some hype from Miter. He says it's from deep in the darkness, really strong. Then it's just an eye and it shoots lasers. One of the most disappointing monsters of the day for the series. So yeah, definitely the weakest episode so far. It doesn't start off bad, but by the end it's pretty frustrating. So that's it for this one, hope you enjoyed it. So yeah.
Aren't you listening? I just told you that.
Is this how you speak to King Connor?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.